Hello, boys and girls. This is the Fan Brat Basher. And other than my usual thing um, of yelling and screaming, I want to talk to a guy named Gligar Fitz because he doesn't understand the whole video game remake thing. I guess he only gets the face value of everything. But let me bring you into the psyche of a retro gamer's eyes. Into a gamer's mind. Okay, retro games that get brought back, get remade, you know, it makes people feel this thing of nostalgia. And you guys may say, people feel too much from nostalgia nowadays. But with DuckTales, with DuckTales, you don't you don't feel you don't feel just the game. What you feel what you feel, it's not just the game. You feel like the Saturday mornings on Toon Disney where you'd wake up and watch yourself some DuckTales mixed with a little Darkwing Duck with a little. sorry, sorry about that, guys. I'm still getting over a cold. I'm still getting over a cold. Sorry. Mix. Wash that down with a little bit of gargoyles, and I'm saying, the reason we all bought Ducktales, and it didn't have anything to do with us hating Capcom. It had the fact that when we saw Ducktales, when we played the Ducktales game, we remember that simple time when when we all didn't have jobs, when we all didn't have things we really had to do. We were just we're all kids. We're all kids, and sometimes even teens. We just wanted to play a fun game about a franchise we love so much because, again, it has meaning to us, and that can be said for any retro game. If you look at K Wings, if you look at K Wings' channel, it's full of all the stuff he remembers as a kid. It's full of all the games he used to play as a kid, all the games he plays, and whenever there's a remake out, he's fully excited. You know, I was excited for this, even though I hated Capcom, and I still hate Capcom to this day. But when I seen Ducktales, I eased up a bit because Ducktales means a lot to a lot of people because the show, it was just so iconic. With Ducktales' theme song, the adventure and treasure hunting aspects, and the fact that they implement that perfectly into the game, both the remake and the classic version. Now, you need to understand, Gligar Vids. You need to think unlike yourself for a minute. And think like us just for a minute. If you can manage that. Not to say that you're dumb, but not to say that you're dumb. I'm not gonna say anything mean or hurtful. But you don't really seem to get it, and I'm trying to get you to understand, and I know that's probably going to be a little hard. You don't agree with anybody. But think about it. Like, imagine imagine a guy, and he has kids, and he hears that DuckTales is being remastered. He gets the game from the freaking PlayStation Network or the Xbox Arcade, and he goes, I remember this game. I can't believe they actually remade it. And he sees all the little remix tracks like the freaking Amazon. Do 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 do. He's like, oh my god! And his kids come in and they're like, what's that, Dad? That looks like Donald Duck. And he goes like, no, it's Scrooge McDuck. It's Scrooge McDuck. And Scrooge likes money and treasure, and this game pretty much shows off what he loves. And pretty much shows off that this game right here was based on a show. And he'll, he would probably think of all the good times he's had either playing DuckTales or watching DuckTales. A lot of people that grew up with Toon Disney like I did will understand what I mean when I say DuckTales the game or the cartoon has nostalgia value to it because all the memories that tie into it, you know, like birthdays, Christmases. The first time you got Toon Disney, you just saw a DuckTales. You saw a DuckTales marathon stretched out in the course of one day on a freaking Friday, and you enjoyed every moment of it because you were like, oh, DuckTales, and you still couldn't get enough of it, even in your teens, because you still love DuckTales, and because it always came after Darkwing Duck, and you were like, oh yeah. See, it's the nostalgia factor of it. And yeah, you may think all his fans are stupid or we're sheep. We follow we follow whatever our almighty gaming overlords tell us to buy. But it's about the nostalgic factor. And I really don't expect you to understand this because to me, man, you're still like a kid. You're still a kid to me. And I don't expect you to even grasp the concept of being nostalgic and having memories, because that's the one thing you don't get with these reviews. People have nostalgic, memories with DuckTales, be it the game or the freaking cartoon or even the movie. Because the movie was good, but even that kind of sucked, but they loved it anyway, and I loved it anyway. Because it's a part of someone's childhood. And you don't take that into factor. Whenever you do a really review, you say like, don't buy this, buy something else. And I bet you if I look in your review right now, you'll say, buy something else or something like that. Like you do in your other reviews.
Because after all, that's how you sell a game to retro kids. You have to make it appear hard even if it's not even that good. So in the end, save your money, don't buy this game,
Yep.
and don't support games that try to pander to nostalgia, because let's be honest, games that try to pander to nostalgia just aren't that good.
And
I'd
that's where
rather
you
play new games than games that try too hard to be retro. But
and that's where you fail. People have nostalgic memories to DuckTales. And that's why they love this game, despite its faults. But, like I said, like our vids, you can't understand that crap, and I don't expect you to. But you just need to respect it. But, then again, I don't know if you have any respect for anybody else other than yourself to begin with. So, but, anyways, this is the Fan Brat Basher. I'll see you later, folks. Maybe the next one I give to you guys will be an angry one. When I don't have when I'm still not getting over a cold, I'll probably be fully well and fully operational to do this. Well, see you later.